I started about 6 years ago, and really as a fun project that I had done for a couple of my friends. And then when I left my 8 to 5, then I went into business to say there's so much of a need for people to plan this part of their lives, because we do plan everything else, and we think that we can just wing it when it comes to the most important day that most girls consider to be their biggest day. And it's been fun. It's been a learning curve. You learn with every single wedding, but really I've enjoyed it, and we've taken it from strength to strength.
Now, what did it take for you to leave formal employment to start up?
I guess I just felt that I wasn't learning much anymore, and I'd sort of reached, my limit in corporate, and looking for something to give out of my creative side, to be able to do something more creative. And I went into this. I was in the service industry, and I also just took it that I will enjoy it a lot more to bring it into weddings and into planning events. I was in the service industry, as I said. I was at Standard Bank, at CLC, and my last employer was Outsurance. The companies have got a very good culture of a very good entrepreneurial culture, especially at Outsurance, where we were able to run our business units. I was heading the customer services, client service, call center. You operate that as your own company, and you're responsible for targets, you're responsible for capex, manex, and that has really helped me to be a lot more focused, to run things efficiently in the business, and to also be able to see where opportunities are and hone in on those, because that's how you can make a differentiating factor for yourself in the industry. So having been in the service industry and to bring it into weddings, that's been something that I find that it differentiates me from the middle of the run. It's very important, because that's what people walk away remembering, and word of mouth in this industry is your biggest advertiser. So that's been very, very important for me to be able to say, because I know the service that I give differentiates me. That's something, even with people that come on board and assist and work for Meletlo, that's something that I highlight as the most important factor in how we deal with our brides. From a planning point of view, it's copying each other's work. I don't make a big deal about it, because I think that it's different to post pictures on Facebook today and not expect for people to say, oh, I like this. I would also like it for my wedding. Execution goes a very long way. So we can all see, there's a lot of American and European wedding planners that we all look at and we'll say, okay, this would really, really be lovely. But does your bride have the budget for you to be able to execute that is something completely different. So yes, we're competitive, but ultimately the budget will predict what you are able to give as a final product. Yes. Pinterest, for instance, every bride is pinning pictures of this wonderful decor that they would like, with lots of candles, lots of orchids. But the reality of it is that, some of them cannot afford it. So where I come in is to say, listen, with this budget, this is what we can give you. Your wedding will still be absolutely beautiful. That's not necessarily a South African thing that you're looking at. And the vases that are in that picture are not available in South Africa. So unless we are really bringing in everything, that's not the final product. But the inspiration goes a long way.